Hey guys, everybody, how y'all doing? Listen, I came out here today to do a review on a Les Paul here. I haven't been able to play it lately, so I've been using the Squire Stratocaster. But I wanted to give you a rundown on it, a review on this guitar, and let you know and get your opinion on it. But to get started with, number one, Les Paul built this studio guitar, or started building them, in 1983. This is the year 2000. It is in immaculate condition. I mean, it's been hard cased in the garage ever since I've had it. My wife bought it for me, I don't know, 25 years ago. I mean, I've had like about 4 Les Pauls, SG, Stratocasters, Kramer, Steel Necks, SGs, you name it, I've had them. But I always come back to these Les Pauls. Yes, there's some cons about them. People say they're too heavy, but I'll tell you what. As far as tone is concerned, this guitar, you won't find another guitar, rarely, that will give you this kind of tone. Number one, Gibson built this guitar as a solid body feature. There is no bolts that hold the neck together, which there is no chance for it to get any type of noise, actual transmission through the neck or so on. It all goes through the body and the neck itself. So that's one of the big pluses of a Les Paul, is that it is one solid guitar, not a two-piece. And you'll find that a lot of guitars out there are two-piece guitars. Now, I can't say that some of them don't sound good, because some of them do sound good. I mean, the Stratocaster, take for example, it's been around for a long time. Eric Clapton plays one. I'm sure most of you know who he is. And it's a two-piece guitar. I mean, I've got a Stratocaster, and it's, of course, a two-piece guitar. It does have a little, a weaker tone to me than what I like, in a guitar. But it does well, the Stratocaster does, and a lot of Fenders do. But I'm just partial to this Les Paul, because I'll just tell you, I mean, I've been playing I'm 72, okay? I've been playing since I was 15 years old. The first guitar I ever had was a 335 Gibson, and it was like, I got that when I was 15, and I couldn't quit playing it enough. And I was so lucky to get with someone who was a professional that I stayed with for about 6 months. And he showed me a lot. But anyway, getting back to this guitar here, this, like I said, is a solid body guitar. The body itself is a mahogany, and the front top is also a maple, and the neck itself is also a mahogany. The fretboard is a rosewood fretboard, and the fretboard is beautiful. I mean, it's rosewood, it's polished. The frets are very similar to what Gibson uses in their what they call fretless guitars, such as the Les Paul Custom. This is the Les Paul Studio, and this is a workhorse. This is basically a workhorse. It is a few pounds, not few pounds, but about 1.5 pounds lighter. That's what the biggest complaint is on these Les Pauls, is that they're heavy. Okay, they're heavier, than the Stratocasters. They're heavier than a lot of guitars out there. But that's one of the biggest complaints that you'll have. The pickups on these, are the 490T and the 490R. They're both humbucking pickups. Sound great. I mean, you can't beat the sound. With the guitar, the combination of the guitar and the pickups, you can't beat it. And then you have your bridge, your self-tune, not self-tune, but They call it a stand back tune, and it's really a nice bridge. I'm talking about the bridge. I'm sorry, I didn't mean the tune, but the bridge, and the stop also as well. But now let's get back to the tuners. The tuners itself, they're not the plastic tuners that you find on a lot of standard, Les Pauls. These are Grover tuners, and these tuners are top of the line. They have been for many years. As a matter of fact, that 335 I was telling you about that I bought when I was 15 years old for $150 that belonged to Dickie Betts. I don't know if you know who he is, but he passed away a few years ago. He was the last Allman Brother member to pass, except for Jamal. Now Jamal's still, I think, alive. He was one of the drummers. Butch Trucks was one of the drummers, but Jamal was a drummer for the Allman Brothers. I think he's the last one that's actually still alive. Now, of course, you have Derek Trucks out there, who's Butch Trucks' son, who learned a lot, from the band members as far as slide guitar and that kind of thing. Derek's he's turned out to be a very, very talented musician. But again, as Grover tuners, and they are first class tuners. They're a step above what a lot of times comes standard with any guitar. As a matter of fact, the first Les Paul I ever had, bought in 1968, it was a blonde custom, deluxe custom, and it came with the plastic tuners on it. The plastic ends here. But I mean, it didn't matter to me. I was young. I played it all the time. Played it in bands. I played it in clubs. I played it in a lot of places. But then, of course, then you have your ebony keyboard, and it's all gold trim. The trim is gold all the way. And it's gold plated. It's not real gold, but it's gold plated. And it like I said, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful guitar. The inlay for the frets are a mother of pearl inlay on the frets, which is highly unusual, but it is. I mean, no, it's not highly unusual. You can get those with some Les Pauls, but it is a first class guitar. Now, granted, it does cost a little money. It costs more than, let's say, a Les Paul Epiphone. It does cost more than that. I've been watching some of the reviews on the Les Paul Epiphones. I mean, there's a few, there's a few dings and things that could be taken care of that they should, especially the frets. They need to be, polished up and not hanging out. That's one thing that I saw reviews on. But other than that, I mean, you get a decent sound. You're not going to get your Gibson sound. It's just not going to happen. I mean, this guitar is second to none when it comes to tone. I mean, the tone is just unstoppable. But I mean, it's a wonderful guitar. I like it. I've always liked it. I've had this particular Les Paul. Like I said, the wife bought it for me. It's a year 2000. The wife bought it for our 25th anniversary. We've been married for 52 years now, and I've had it that long. So it's been around a while. But like I said, it's been garaged in a hard case. It's been out of the way of people, kicking it or dropping it or, accidentally doing something to it. But other than that, it's been kept up very well. As you can see, it's a very, very shiny finish, ebony finish, very, very, very shiny. And like I said, I don't have any nicks or scratches or anything like that on it. I mean, to me, because of my wife giving it to me, it's priceless. But I did do some appraisals on it and did look up some numbers on it, and they're quite high, so a lot higher than what was paid for it. Probably even quadruple what it was paid for. But with that said, let me just give you a little listen to what the tone sounds like on this guitar. You have, like I said, the 490 and the 490, two 490 humbucking pickups, one T and one's the R, and it's just a super guitar. I mean, I like it. like I said, the only complaint that mostly you'll see is it's heavy, it's heavy, it's heavy. Let me tell you, I mean, I've had this thing strapped around my neck more times than I know what to say. I mean, I've had it strapped around my neck in clubs and in different, playing with different bands, in different places. I mean, it's always been no problem for me. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know if it's the. I don't know if it's the uh, the design that gets people's attention, because some people do like that design that is kind of dramatic and kind of just abstract, and that's fine. If people like that, then they like it, but they're still not going to get the tone. But I'm so, like I said on the Les Pauls, I don't I don't expect I would want to get another guitar. I just need to, get my hand back in shape, and that's where I'm wearing the glove, and be able to play again. When you turn 72, things slow down, especially your body parts. But with that said, I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoyed you being here. Please, if you would, subscribe, leave comments about the guitar, like it if you want to. That's up to you. So, but let's like it, leave some comments about the guitar, and subscribe. That's what it's all about here, I think. But anyway, it's all about bringing things to you guys so you see what is out there. I'm sold on the Les Paul. Many people are. Most people are. But again, the fallback is it's a little heavier than a lot of guitars out there. But you wouldn't think it to be in that small of a package. Y'all have a great day, and God bless you.